Okay, so what if I told you that you could get a stunning everyday eye makeup look done in just 5 minutes? For real. Today, we're going to dive into this really clever method called the V technique that promises to do just that. Let's see if it actually lives up to the hype.
I know, it sounds a little ambitious, right? A totally polished eye look in the time it takes to brew your morning coffee. But the whole idea behind this seems like a total game changer for those busy mornings. So let's break down exactly how it works. So, what even is the V technique? Well, it's surprisingly simple. The idea is you literally draw a V shape, or, kind of like a check mark in the inner and outer corners of your eye using liquid eyeshadow. This one simple motion is supposed to create instant definition. It looks super elegant and it's designed to be incredibly fast. All right, let's get into the fun part, the actual application. The foundation of this entire look is built on just two liquid eyeshadows. Let's see how they're used to create this magic. First up, you're going to take a light champagne-colored liquid shadow. The key here is to apply it directly to the inner corner in that signature V shape. This one little step is what's going to create that bright, wide-awake effect. Okay, next, grab a small, detailed brush. What you want to do is just soften the edges of that V. A little mix of circular and back-and-forth motions helps to diffuse the shadow so you get this beautiful soft glow instead of a harsh line. Now for the outer corner. This is where we create some depth. Using a darker, bronze-toned liquid shadow, you just repeat the exact same process. Draw another V shape, but this time on the outer part of your eye. Easy, right? And you guessed it, we're blending again. Blending is everything with this look. By focusing on the borders of that darker V, you just melt it into the lighter shadow. This is the step that really sculpts the eye and gives the look its gorgeous, defined shape. Now listen up, because this is a really crucial tip when you're working with liquid eyeshadows. They set down incredibly fast. You gotta blend basically right after you apply. If you're new to them, a good trick is to apply the shadow in smaller sections. It just gives you a little more time to get that perfect blend. So with that beautiful base all set, the next step is adding those little accents that really make the whole look pop. And it's all about adding a little bit of sparkle and some liner. To get that pop of sparkle, the source suggests a shimmer shadow, maybe something in a rose gold or a lilac tone. And here's the best part. Your best tool is your fingertip. You just press the shadow right onto the center of your eyelid. It catches the light so beautifully and adds amazing dimension. Next up is eyeliner. So you're going to take a dark pencil and line the entire upper lash line. Really try to get it right into the roots of your lashes. That's what creates the illusion of fullness. And you're going to take it all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner. As that line gets to the outer corner, you're just going to thicken it up a little bit. Then, a small, sharp flick outwards creates a little wing. We're not talking about a big, dramatic cat eye here. It's more about a subtle lift that really helps to elongate the shape of your eye. We are so close to the finish line. The final touch that's going to bring this entire look together is, of course, all about the lashes. Now, the prep here is super simple, but honestly, it's essential. Don't skip curling your lashes first. It makes a huge difference in opening up the eyes before we even think about mascara. Okay, this part is really interesting. To get that trendy, lifted fox eye effect, the technique suggests applying mascara only to the lashes on the outer corner of the eye. By just focusing on that outer third, you visually pull the eye outwards and upwards. It's such a subtle but really clever trick. And just like that, you're done. All those steps come together to create a look that's light, it's fast, and it's surprisingly simple. It really does seem like you can get a defined, polished eye look in just about 5 minutes. So let's do a quick recap of the toolkit for this look. It really just boils down to a light and a dark liquid shadow for that V shape, a pretty shimmer shadow for the center of the lid, and your basic eye pencil for definition. That's it. So what do you think of this V technique? Is this something you could see yourself trying for your next quick makeup routine? We'd love to hear what you think, so let us know in the comments below.